Ladies and gentlemen, I knew something was up because all of my devices started beeping like crazy. And then when I got up to look, the sentence came in for Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby got a 3 to 10 year sentence in state prison after sexual assault conviction. And this came out in USA Today. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. You know, they want to finish Bill Cosby off. This man is 81. He is completely blind. If he makes it even to 3 years behind bars, that'll be shocking. I don't believe he'll make it. Okay, so Bill Cosby was sentenced to a 3 to 10 year prison sentence from his 2004 assault on Andrea Constand, the one that claimed he gave her Benadryl and she completely blacked out. I mean, even the doctors gave testimony and says, and Benadryl don't do that to you. And it doesn't. I take Benadryl. I have never blacked out from taking Benadryl. This woman is full of crap. So a Montgomery County judge, and that is Steve O'Neill, and this is the one that Camille Cosby filed a complaint against, told Cosby that he would serve no less than 3 years, no more than 10 years in state prison, in addition to levying a $25,000 fine and requiring the convicted sex offender to pay court costs. So his lawyers, Bill Cosby's lawyers, had asked the judge to allow him to remain free on bail. But the judge appeared incredulous over the request and said he would not treat the celebrity any differently from others. The sentence is in line with one sought by District Attorney Kevin Steele, who asked O'Neill to impose a prison term of 5 to 10 years after Cosby's April conviction on charges he drugged and sexually assaulted Constand in 2004. A defense attorney had asked that Cosby, 81, be spared a prison term, citing his age and fragility. All right. So the way this judge sounds, he doesn't give a damn about Cosby's age or him being completely blind. He's going to jail. So I'm sure his attorneys are going to appeal this whole thing. Okay, so it looks like just hours before the Cosby sentencing, Constand, her family, and a psychiatrist, they all got to, get up and do testimonies. Cosby is going to be classified as sexually violent predator so that he would have to register as a sex offender, a lifelong notification, and counseling requirements. The judge heard final prosecution and defense remarks during the morning session before he pronounced sentencing. This should be a state prison sentence, and this should be a sentence that happened today, Steele told the judge. Before sentencing hearing, a Pennsylvania state board recommended that Cosby be designated as a sexual violent predator, a classification that mandates registration as a sex offender, community notification of his whereabouts, and lifelong counseling. USA Today is in the courtroom and providing live updates throughout the hearing. So, wow. So, let me just go down a little. Cosby arrived at the Montgomery County Courthouse in suburban Philadelphia at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. On a rainy morning for the second day of his sentencing hearing, he smiled faintly and nodded as he walked by some supporters, including a man who shouted, "Keep your head up, Bill." A protester yelled, "Justice for women," while the final countdown played on a speaker, blowing bubbles. What the hell is going on outside that courtroom? Blowing bubbles? Come on, y'all. Outside the courthouse, Cosby supporter and Norristown resident Marian Tokarchuk, advocate for house arrest. "I see they're trying to give him prison time," she told USA Today. "It's not fair to Bill, but what can you do? That's the justice system." Another Cosby backer, Tony Aberry, 61, of Norristown, said, "I think they should let him go and put him on house arrest or just set him free and let him go. They're going over what happened in 2004. Here it is, 2018. Why can't they just let the past go and let the man be at peace? The man's old." Yeah, there's a lot of people that agree with that. Here's Andrea Constant. Boy, this woman looks just like a man for real. Okay, so Cosby's legal team, led by Philadelphia attorney Joseph Green, can begin the appeal process as soon as O'Neill hands down his sentence. Okay, so they are going to appeal it, which I knew they would. I don't know if they're going to let him remain out while the appeal process is going on, or they're going to put him in jail. I don't know. It doesn't really get into that as far as the article is concerned, but to sum it up in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen, Bill Cosby has been sentenced to 3 to 10 years in state prison for indecent sexual assault on Andrea Constant, who a lot of people are saying she's lying. And I have to wonder that myself. You know, it's one thing if you had a lot of evidence, but these women have made these accusations with no evidence, y'all. No evidence. They are strictly going on their word only. That's it. It's just their word. But as I stated before, if this can happen to Bill Cosby, this can happen to virtually any Black man in this country. All it takes is one that want to take revenge on you, drag you through the court system, and you can end up being sentenced just like him and then have to register as a sexual predator. Please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. And if you can support my channel, please do. Peace, family.